Alright. Okay, we're live now. Should be going live. Alrighty then. Hello everybody, and greetings and hi, and how are you? Blah blah blah. So, this is Warhammer again. I'm back. Talking about all the deaths that Prince Vegeta had in Dragon Ball Z. Oh, you can rotate the screen while doing a stream. That's pretty cool, bro. This phone has been pretty awesome and cool so far, but anyways, I think I might do some more recordings on this one. So anyways, I think that's Kangaroo Jack. I got Jurassic Park, I got White Fang here. A Midnight Clear, that's a good VHS movie. A Midnight Clear, a movie to seek out treasure. Why is there a freaking stain on this? Wait a second, why is there a freaking stain on this VHS cover? Yeah, this is a pretty cool movie, bro. A Midnight Clear. It's about interactions between Americans and Germans in World War II. There is this one I've got. What is this? Greenwood 2. Hey, what's up, Ghost of Niccolo, and what's up, Eric Duchamp? Forge Gang! I got Speed. I guess I don't have Fast and Furious. I got Jurassic Park here. Oh, this is for Kangaroo Jack. Yeah, I think I got Jurassic Park. There's John Wayne. Got lots of Boomer VHS tapes here, but they're nice, dude. They're awesome. All the ghosts are present. Yep. I am perpetually haunted by all of these ghosts in Forge Gang! Let's go! What's up, Ghost of Niccolo, and what's up, Eric Duchamp? Alright, let's get into the discussion. So I'm going to be talking about all of Prince Vegeta's deaths. So Vegeta is the other Saiyan, or Saiyan, in Dragon Ball Z that survives and basically lives to the end of the series. Other than Goku, the main protagonist. Although Goku is not really revealed to be a Saiyan until the Saiyan arc, or the Raditz arc, or whatever. You know, we always know from the beginning that Prince Vegeta is a Saiyan. Alright, so on Namek, Vegeta has quite a lot of close calls on his fight in Namek, especially the fight with Zarbon. Zarbon pretty much one-ups Vegeta when he transforms and pretty much kicks the fucking crap out of him. Yeah, that's Kangaroo Jack. So Vegeta gets the pus knocked out of him. He falls into a lake, but he survives. But that's probably the first close call for Vegeta in the series. But he doesn't die. Later, when he's fighting with the Ginyu Zototaiku, or whatever, the Ginyu Force, he's pretty bloodily beat up, or he's pretty much beat up into a bloody pulp by Raccoon. Like, Raccoon frickin' owns him, dude. Makes him his personal bitch. But Goku arrives on planet Namek and saves him with a Senzu Bean. So yeah, there's a lot of close calls for Vegeta. Krillin fires a ki blast through his chest to injure him so that Dende can heal him so that he can become a Super Saiyan. This is right when Frieza transforms into Super Frieza, as it is known in the original Japanese dub. Frieza's in his third form. And then Dende heals him, Frieza transforms, Vegeta powers up, and has Saiyans power up closer to Super Saiyan. Their aura and their spirit, or fighting spirit and dormant power, becomes more and more like a Super Saiyan. So, the first time that Vegeta truly dies is in the first fight that he has against Frieza. Now, Vegeta and Frieza do have a bit of a standoff at the very beginning of the fight, but later in his fourth form, Vegeta pretty much completely one-ups Vegeta. He uses that classic Konami hack and transforms, like pretty much all Konami characters or, Konami-related media does. They get a one-up. You know, kind of like Mega Man, when he one-ups his ammo. But anyways, Frieza is like all freaking confident and cozy and stuff. You know, Frieza used to be Prince Vegeta's boss, and Vegeta was basically, along with Zarbon, Dodoria, and Captain or Commander Ginyu, Frieza's right-hand man. You know, Vegeta basically led the Saiyan squad, along with Nappa, Raditz, and 2 other Saiyans, basically a 5-man fighting force after Planet Vegeta was blown up or wiped out by Frieza. So Frieza kept Vegeta on. He was Vegeta's boss up until he went to Namek and started his rebellion against Frieza. So yeah, Frieza transforms 3 times. He's in his kind of dinosauroid bisexual form or whatever. His bisexual dinosaur-looking form with the tail. You know, very well-known form. Toriyama said that he was inspired to draw that from his dreams. His dreams about, or nightmares that he had about demons, or yokai. So, it seems that Frieza's forms were inspired by yokai legends that he grew up listening to, or from nightmares or something like that. So I found that to be interesting. So Vegeta has a pretty decent fight, but he's just really out of, you know, Frieza's way out of his league. He fucking trounces the shit out of Prince Vegeta and just mocks him, you know, basically like what Frieza does. He's a tyrant. He's a galactic tyrant, you know, the Emperor of Space and all of that. Goku finally gets out of the healing chamber. He comes to the battlefield, and, you know, Vegeta's crying and stuff. So this is when Frieza notices that Goku looks a lot like that Saiyan warrior, that low-class Saiyan that rebelled against him and tried to stand off with him when he used the supernova to destroy planet Vegeta once and for all, and Bardock was killed in that. Frieza did not know the name of Bardock. He had no idea who Bardock was, but he did notice similarities between Goku and Bardock. However, Frieza never once, at any time, talked to Goku about his father. That's a dub mistake. That's a mistake of the dub. Goku and Frieza never discussed anything about Bardock. Goku never knew about his father until his fight after the fight with Granola. Years and years later, and that was only in Dragon Ball Super continuity. In all other continuities, Goku never knows. So Vegeta's crying, he's on the ground, you know, he's kind of begging and stuff, and he's laughing, and then Frieza fires a powerful laser blast through Vegeta's chest, and Vegeta's coughing up blood, and then finally he dies. So that's the first death of Vegeta. Anyways, the Earth Dragon Balls are what are used. Hold on a second. There we go. So the Earth Dragon Balls are used to bring back all of the people who were killed by the Galactic Emperor Frieza and everyone that was in the Frieza Force or the Frieza Army back to life on Namek. The wish is granted, and Vegeta is brought back to life. So anyways, that's the first time Vegeta dies. The last wish of the Namekian Dragon Balls are used to send everyone to Earth besides Goku, Frieza, and Raspberry or Blueberry, because he escapes in Vegeta's space pod or attack ball. Anyways, the next time that Vegeta dies is in the original timeline. Vegeta is fighting with the androids 17 and 18, and basically they are just freaking wiping out all of South Island, and they're just destroying and rampaging all of the major populations all over the Earth. So anyways, Vegeta, in the manga special that Toyotaro drew, Vegeta is shown with Piccolo fighting and holding 17 and 18 off, while Bulma takes Gohan and Trunks on their ship, and they get away and go to an underground facility to hide. So Vegeta is probably very likely killed in that assault. And it does appear that he is a Super Saiyan or a Super Saiyan at this point, but we don't really know if he became a Super Saiyan at this stage, because nobody knew about the android or the Genzo Ningen threat. In the Trunks, or the future Trunks special, Vegeta is shown fighting in some kind of city. It's probably West City with 17 and 18, and 17 basically fires a powerful ki blast and kills him, and he falls on the ground and dies. He's a Super Saiyan at this point, but there's no mention that Vegeta ever became a Super Saiyan in this timeline. So future Trunks goes back in time. He alters the events of the past to where the Z-Fighters are able to know about the heart virus and the android threat and stuff. But they mistake 19 and 20 for 17 and 18. Trunks was warning them about 17 and 18, and they actually start fighting 19 and 20. So anyways, Vegeta never really dies in the Cell arc, so the next time that Vegeta actually dies is in the Majin Buu arc. So anyways, Vegeta is possessed by the spell that Babidi used to literally turn him into a Majin. He gets a black M on his forehead. He is cursed with black magician magic or whatever, dark magician magic or powerful magician magic. He becomes a Majin, and he wipes out and kills a bunch of people at the Tenkaichi Budokai. This is after the tournament ends. And he powers up, and he's fighting Goku. He powers up to Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyajin 2. And he's fighting Vegeta's fighting Goku and stuff. He wins the fight. He goes into Babidi's spaceship. He blows it up. Wipes out all that's left of Babidi's other henchmen, and then he confronts Babidi and Majin Buu. So Vegeta has enough power and strong enough of a will to literally resist the magicianal control that Babidi otherwise would have had. So Vegeta really powers up, and he goes into fighting with the fat Majin Buu, or basically the first form of Majin Buu. Majin Buu has just been released from his prison. They fight, and then Goten and Trunks get involved, and Vegeta is basically saved. He recovers a bit. Piccolo takes Goten and Trunks away. They're knocked out. And then finally, Vegeta blows himself up. Vegeta uses all of his life and dormant power to raise up and create a giant exploding ball and just wipes out a huge area. He tries to do that to kill Majin Buu, but ultimately he just destroys himself. He incinerates his own body, and when it's over, he's just a pile of ash and dust, falls to the ground, and that's the second death of Vegeta in the series. Majin Buu survives, though. So that's Vegeta's second death. Vegeta gets back his body from Yenma Dao, and he goes back to Earth and helps Goku fight Super Majin Buu, who has absorbed Piccolo and Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and Piccolo, and later he absorbed Ultimate Gohan, who had the inner power awakened from him by the Elder Supreme Kaioshin on the world of the Kais, or the world of the Kaioshin. So anyways, Vegeta's back, he fuses with Goku, and when he does that, he's not dead anymore when he fuses into Vegito. Later on, Vegito separates because of the time limit for mortals, and Vegeta's dead again, so Vegeta was already brought back to life by the Earth Dragon Balls. So, as you know, the rules are that you cannot be brought back to life again after you die, after you're brought back once. So the Namekian Dragon Balls are used. The first wish restores the Earth to what it was on the morning of the 25th Tenkaichi Budokai. The second wish brings back everyone except the evil people that had died since the morning of the 25th Tenkaichi Budokai, other than those that had died of natural causes or who were evil. That way, Deborah, Babidi, Babidi's minions and stuff were not brought back to life. So Vegeta loses his halo in the world of the Kaioshin, or in the Kaioshin realm. Goku is fighting with Kid Buu, or original Pure Buu, and Vegeta's brought back to life a second time. And so anyways, in the Dragon Ball Z movies, I think in the first Broly movie, Broly almost kills Vegeta. Like, Broly just basically fucking pulverizes the crap out of Vegeta. And I think Broly almost kills Vegeta, but he doesn't die. But he pretty much is turned into a ragdoll by Broly. Now, what was that? In the plan to eradicate or exterminate the Saiyans, I think Vegeta is almost killed by Hachiok, but it doesn't happen. Anyways, after that, in the Janemba movie, The Rebirth of Fusion, Vegeta is dead. He's got a halo, but he's supposed to not have a body. But because of the evil demonic energy that's released from the demon lord Janemba, Yenma Daio is imprisoned, and all of the evil spirits and bodies and villains of hell are released on the earth, or whatever. And that's how Vegeta gets back his body in this movie. And so Vegeta and Goku are fighting with Janemba, the demon lord, and he fuses with Deku and later into Gogeta, and that's how they destroy and wipe out Janemba. After Janemba dies, all of that evil, wicked, demonic power is gone. It's no more. And then Vegeta loses his body and turns back into a dead spirit and basically diminishes away in hell. So that's the only time that really we see a dead Vegeta in the movies. In Dragon Ball Super, Vegeta never really dies. In Dragon Ball Super. So anyways, in Dragon Ball Super, the only time that Vegeta dies is when he's fighting Frieza. So in Resurrection F, in Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F, Vegeta basically becomes a Super Saiyan Blue, or otherwise a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, a Super Saiyan with the power of Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue. It's the Saiyan form with the blue hair instead of the yellow. Vegeta transforms into that. He's fighting Golden Frieza. Golden Frieza and Goku were fighting, and then Frieza hit his weak spot. He was basically running out of power. He overused the Golden Frieza form. And then finally, Vegeta transforms, and he kicks the fucking crap out of Frieza. Frieza puts up a relatively good fight with the power that he has left, but Vegeta vanquishes him. He reverts back into his fourth form, or his birth form. And then Vegeta is about to freaking annihilate Frieza. That's when Frieza uses the supernova and blows up the Earth. But Whis raises a barrier to prevent the explosion of the Earth and killing them. Although a god of destruction and an angel wouldn't be killed regardless anyways. The barrier was for the Saiyans, the Namekian, and the humans, or the Earthlings. Anyways, Whis reverses the stream of time to 3 minutes. Vegeta dies when Frieza blows up the Earth. Whis reverses the time stream, and basically Vegeta's not dead anymore. And then Goku uses the Kamehameha and kills Frieza. And Frieza goes back to Earth's hell. After that, he goes back to his cocoon in Earth's hell. This is the same thing that happens in the Resurrection F arc of Dragon Ball Super. So I'm not going to cover that. It's the exact same thing. Alright, so the other time that Vegeta dies is in the timeline that Goku Black originally came from. So Zamasu uses the Super Dragon Balls to switch bodies with Goku. Originally, he used them to switch bodies with Monaka and became Monaka Black. And then he used them again to switch bodies with Goku. Goku was in Monaka's body, and then Zamasu became Goku Black. In the anime, shit, why did you pop up in front? Now people have seen you. Well, anyways, it's not shown in the manga or the anime, but basically, Goku Black overpowers and kills Vegeta in that timeline. And then afterwards, he uses the time ring to go into the future. To go into, what is it, dude? He goes into the future and ends up in future Trunks' future. I don't understand how he could do that. I would figure that he would go to future Cell's timeline first instead of future Trunks. And who's to know that he went to a different occurrence of future Trunks' timeline and not the timeline of Cell Art future Trunks? But yeah, anyways, now, that all having been said, we have no idea what happens to the version of Vegeta that was from the Goku Black timeline. But in the Goku Black arc, Future Zeno, in order to destroy Infinite Merged Zamasu, he wipes out the entire multiverse from existence. And so Future Vegeta, who's in the afterlife, probably doesn't have his body and is in hell because he was evil. He's basically wiped out of existence by Future Zeno in the future timeline when he destroys Infinite Merged Zamasu. Okay, so that happens in the Goku Black arc. So, other than that, Planet Eater Moro impales Vegeta as well as the other Z fighters after he absorbs 7-3 and transforms into Super Moro. But Dende heals Vegeta, and that's really not a death. So, moving along. In Dragon Ball GT, Vegeta never really dies. He's taken over by the Tusuforian parasite, baby, and is turned into Baby Vegeta. And Baby Vegeta is controlled by Baby. But yeah. Because Goku destroys the Golden Ozaru's tail, Baby is forced to leave Vegeta's body. So when Goku destroys Baby, the parasite, sends him into the sun and blows him to smithereens, Vegeta is not affected by that. So that's not a death. At the end of GT, Vegeta basically just flies away after Goku ascends into the Dragon Heaven with Shenron, or Shenlong, since Goku is neither dead nor alive, but is somehow ascended into something else, possibly a higher dragon god, like Goku literally becomes like a dragon god when he fuses with the power of Shenron, and he can't exist in the mortal universe anymore, so he goes to the realm of the gods. Goku leaves Vegeta to basically take defense of the Earth. Vegeta basically flies away, and that's the last that we see of him. So basically, Vegeta probably dies of old age in the 100 years between the end of the Shadow Dragon arc and the events of the Goku Jr. special, or the events of like when Goku Jr. goes and finds the 4-star ball and the Tenkaichi Budokai. Vegeta probably dies of natural causes from that. In Dragon Ball Online, Vegeta and Goku are fighting in some far-off distant planet, and Goku and Vegeta cause a supernova explosion, and they both kill each other. But this only happens in Dragon Ball Online lore. So the next major thing is perhaps in Heroes. So we have Time Patrol Vegeta, or Time Patrol... Xeno Vegeta. Xeno Vegeta has died a couple of times, but he's from a different continuity from Dragon Ball Z and stuff. So he dies a couple of times. I don't really know what he does, but he's a different version of Vegeta. He's Time Patrol Vegeta. From what I understand, Time Patrol Vegeta was already dead, along with Time Patrol Goku, and they're brought back to life with some type of special Dragon Balls that future Time Patrol Future Trunks uses. Hold on a second, I'm going to time this person out. Yes. There we go. So anyways, it's a completely different continuity. In Dragon Ball Xenoverse, no, my mother's older than that. Oh, she's older than that, bro. That was pretty sick what he said, bro. I'll get to that in a minute. In Dragon Ball Xenoverse, Vegeta is killed by the Ginyu Force when Captain Ginyu switches bodies with him. He kills him in Captain Ginyu's body. In the version of Frieza, in the version where Frieza's fighting, Frieza just kills Vegeta. I guess Vegeta's not able to get healed and powered up by Dende, so Frieza kills him, probably in his first or second form instead of in his fourth form. And then Vegeta is killed by one of the Cell Juniors in a different occurrence. And then, of course, in another occurrence, Super Buu travels to Yenma Daio's check-in station, the Afterlife, and probably kills Vegeta there, or in the world of the Kaioshins, or the Kaioshin realm. Whichever it was. In Xenoverse 2, it's more or less about the same, or whatever. I haven't watched the cutscenes of Xenoverse 2, so I'm not going to really go too much into that. So anyways, That's basically it with all of Vegeta's deaths. So let's read some comments. Ghost of Niccolo says, Forge Gang! Eric Ducombe says, Forge Gang! All the ghosts are present. Awesome! Let's go! Vegeta truly died when he became Bulma's doormat. I don't know, bro. Bulma seems to have a lot more respectability for Vegeta than Chi-Chi does with Goku. But yeah, Bulma has a pretty nasty temper. And for some reason, Saiyans are attracted to women like that, to fuck. But yeah, I don't think that Vegeta's Bulma's doormat. It would be more obvious. Bulma would have Vegeta do all sorts of favors and errands, and all Vegeta does is basically train like Goku does, so I don't think so. Bulma is the most powerful character in DBZ, and yes, I will fight this to the bone for it. Wow, dude. Well, Bulma has been in Dragon Ball since the very first episode. She is literally the second character after Goku to appear in the anime. So she's a very important, influential character for sure. But I don't think that she's really that strong. Her battle power is about 4 or 3, dude. What up, Eric? What's up, Floyd79? Sup, Floyd? Forge Gang! This man knows his DBZ lore. Behave, Greek. It's Fat Man. Yeah, what was the deal with fucking Greek? Dude, I did not expect my mother to pop up in there, dude. I'm gonna have to explain to her not to do that, because she's gonna probably get trolled now. Behave, Greek. It's Fat Man. Fat Man! Not Wart Man. I'm not fat, dude. I'm only 215 pounds. I created a monster. Ha 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 ha. GT is the worst. No, GT has just basically been written off the main continuity, so it doesn't really matter anymore, but for a long time, GT was the original sequel to Z. So GT does matter, and it did have a place, and it still does have a place. That's a timeout. That's another one. Broly, the best movie. Which Broly movie are you talking about? But yeah, Broly, I think Broly is the best movie villain. For sure, bro. Cooler is another interesting movie villain as well. Fuck, man. Ethan Rolfe has been acting like a Christian recently. He's Spurg out in front of the building he couldn't enter. Reminds me of Chris's video addressing the trolls. Same behaviorism. It's really best to not mess with the trolls. There's not really any control over them. Just basically let them be. Arrest him. Oh, you mean about the scene that Ethan Rolfe and Jesse had, or Flamenco? Dude, that thing about Flamenco and Ethan Rolfe reminds me so much of Baked Alaska, and that fight that he had with that other guy. That was pretty weird and pathetic, dude. Ethan Rolfe is just really off his fucking meds. He's just really super insane. Super had Golden Frieza. Golden Frieza premiered in Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F, and yes, it was in Super. It was in the Resurrection F arc and in the Tournament of Power arc. He also appeared in that form in the Super Broly movie. You are going to get banned, Greek. To the Shadow Realm. Ah, that's Yu-Gi-Oh, dude. That's not the same thing as Z. Drops nuke. Drops another one. What are we doing, dude? What is this, Japan? Dude, Eric, the American occupation of Japan was fucking sus, dude. They literally got rid of the imperial system, or the system of the empire, and replaced it with a democratic constitution, dude. Like, the United States of America tried to erase 2,000 years of Japanese history, and they just basically tried to turn Japan into a proxy or pawn of the United States. You know, especially during the Korean War. At first, you know, they wanted to defascize and demilitarize Japan. And like, Japan was just protecting its own personal interests in Asia and the Pacific. And also, the Imperial Japanese were fighting. They were literally fighting all of the communists in China, dude. The reason why Mao Zedong, Ho Chi Minh, and Kim Il, or Jim Kim, came into power in those countries and brought communism to their people, or to those people, was because Japan was defeated in World War II. Like, the U.S. funded and helped communist and Marxist-Leninist guerrillas fighting the Japanese. Like, there was literally Americans that parachuted into Vietnam and helped out Ho Chi Minh's guerrillas and gave them weapons and stuff to fight the Japanese. It's pretty freaking stupid. The American occupation almost succeeded in turning Japan into a communist country, basically in the 40s and early 50s. Like, the Japanese did not have a communist party. It was basically nothing. And then it basically became a party of like 1 million or 2 million members in Japan. Ultimately, though, later in the 70s, the Japanese communists kind of adopted more of a mixed economy. So, like, after the 70s or 80s or whatever, it was no longer really an issue. But, yeah, because America removed the imperial system from Japan, it basically turned it into a weak proxy satellite and a den for American cultural imperialism to go into Japan. The Japanese occupation was wicked and vile as fuck. There is a lot of instances of American soldiers raping and having sexual assaults on Japanese women, both during the occupation and at the military base in Okinawa. Even as late as the Vietnam War, there was lots of abuses on the Okinawa base, and the Japanese were really tired of it. They were really anti-Vietnam War, and they were really opposed to American occupation of Okinawa. Let's go back up here. Good, coherent lore. Thanks, bro. Go outside, bro. I will in a moment, man. I banned Greek simply because I can. Osmosis has occurred. Herb told me he drove by your house this morning and honked. I didn't hear no honking. I don't recall ever hearing that. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I recognize that street corner. Whatever you say, bro. What street corner do you recognize? Did you hear any honking today? I think he's lying. No, I don't recall hearing nothing, dude. I heard somebody honk a couple of times yesterday, but I didn't hear nothing, dude. I don't know where Herb Green lives, dude. Herb is a piece of fucking shit. Guy from the J-Danks Army. And I think he's also involved in Plate Gang. Fuck him, dude. He ever comes near me, I'm gonna fucking end his fucking life. I will fucking end him, dude. He will fucking recognize the consequences of his actions. Future Zero, Future Vegeta. DB got bonkers. I have no idea who Zero is, bro. Are you talking about Zeno? Zeno is the highest god, or he is literally above all the gods and angels in the multiverse. He's also the most powerful character in Dragon Ball so far. So yeah. His name is not Zero. There's Zuno, who is a fat guy that has a bunch of knowledge and stuff about the Super Dragon Balls. And then there's Zeno, who rules over the Daikaishin, who's the master of all the Kaioshin, Hakaishin, and angels and stuff. And then future Zeno wiped out the entire universe in the future world. You lust after Warhammer's mom. She must be like 60. Yeah, that's kind of weird about what Greek said a while ago about how he liked my mother's milkers. Dude, that was an insult against my mother. I'm probably thinking about banning him for saying that shit, dude. I actually am, dude. Wait a second, bro. Come on at Warhammer. It are just simple bants, nothing mean. No, it's mean alright, bro. Like, he was intentionally trying to be rude to my mother, dude. He was being rude in the comments section right in my mother's presence. I don't want to freaking mess with that stuff, dude. Fuck him. He's another J-Danks piece of shit peon, too. Xenoverse is pretty good. Yeah, I agree it is. Bulma slapped Beerus and he walked away as a bitch. Beerus slapped or hit Bulma back and pretty much knocked her the fuck out. In the Battle of Gods movie anyways, I don't know about Super, so I don't think that Bulma's the strongest. Like, Majin Buu turned her into chocolate and just devoured her to pieces, dude. I don't think Bulma's that strong. 215 pounds is overweight at your size, TBH. Well, I'm in Punt the Gunt. I'm not going to disagree with what you say there. It probably is true, but I don't think that I'm like Chris Chan or... I don't think I'm Chris Chan or like fucking Chris Chan or fucking Ethan Rolfe overweight, dude. PPP is the guy that's really overweight, so yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna fight you on that, Eric. But yeah, I'm trying to lose weight, bro. My life has been fucking crap and I've been through a lot, so I just don't really feel like exercising. I've just kind of given up. You deleted all of Greek's messages. Hold on a second. We were memeing. I don't think that Greek was memeing at all. I think he was being very serious what he said. He knew what he was doing and he took responsibility for what he did. I was talking about nuking Greek, not Japan. Behave. I know, bro. Dude, Eric, I know what you were talking about, bro. I'm looking at the comments. I know what's going on, my man. Look, Warhammer, you're down to one viewer because you can't handle bans. Who are you? Dude, who the hell are you, Rolfamayo? You sound like Greek. I don't know who you fucking are, but you sound like you're a piece of garbage. Herb live streamed himself honking in front of your house. Where is it at, bro? Dude, are you making this shit up? You guys are no better than 4chan trolls, basically. When did this fucking happen, dude? Dude, give me a fucking link in my Discord server. I want to see that, bro. I want to see if that actually happened. Honk for freedom. Fuck America and fuck freedom and fuck liberty, dude. West Germany, dude. After the Second World War, when America occupied its zones in West Germany, they were fucking horrible to the Germans, bro. They treated the Germans like second-class citizens in West Germany under the occupation after World War II. They treated the Germans the same way that they treated black people under Jim Crow, as second-class citizens, and disrespected them in Germany. And then America stationed all these troops in the Cold War and now, you know, all the way up until now, bro. And like the West Germans did not want that. A bunch of American cultural imperialism sunk into West Germany and Denmark, bro, and all of that, bro. Fuck that shit, man. That fucking isn't right, dude. America has no culture, it has no integrity, and it is a fucking pile of garbage, dude. Fuck America. It's only 200 years old. Germany has a culture that goes all the way back to the early Middle Ages. Or at least the Middle Ages or whatever, dude. And then, of course, in prehistory, before that, like, Germany had an ancient... Dude, Germany and Europe has a very ancient culture. Heidegger was right. Martin Heidegger was very right when he said that America was just an empty, worthless vassal of capitalism. And fuck freedom, dude. This is not freedom. This is not what being free is. This is not anything at all what the Founding Fathers said. George Washington himself in his final address said that Americans should not intervene or get entangled in foreign alliances, and that's exactly what America did. Fuck the United States, fuck America, and fuck liberty, and fuck freedom, and fuck the Constitution, bro. I am so fucking sick to death of how West Germany was so misused and abused and stuff by America. All those, all those fire bombings and, like, incendent explosions that were dropped on the cities in Germany in World War II was not fair, bro. It was not right, and it was uncalled for, man. It was fucking uncalled for, bro. West Germany, and later all of Germany, was filled with cultural imperialism by America. And by the way, Germans were opposed to American involvement in the Vietnam War and the invasion of Iraq in 2003. The Germans boycotted joining the NATO alliance invading the state of Iraq in 2003. You know why? Because Germans are smart, bro. They have high intelligence. Unfortunately, Great Britain supported America. But Britain at least stayed out of the Vietnam War. Probably because, Vietnam was a French colony. It was not part of the British Empire, and the British simply did not want to waste resources or efforts getting involved in that, although Australia and New Zealand did fight in the Vietnam War on the side of Americans and the South Vietnamese. But the British and the Germans were smart opposing the Vietnam War and opposing American military intervention. And then Germany was smart not backing the Americans in the Iraq War, or the invasion of Iraq, the Second Iraq War. Not to confuse it with the Persian Gulf War, but whatever, dude. Dude, the Germans are smart people. The Germans are really highly intelligent, and they have like a culture that is like over 1,000 years old, going all the way back to freaking Otto the Great and all that, bro. Dude, I am opposed to Americanization. I am like West Germany fighting Americanization, bro. That's what's up. And fuck you if you don't like it. Go fuck yourself. Herb live streamed himself honking in front of your house. I doubt it, dude. Honk for freedom. He did it yesterday, too. You got a link, Mayo? Yeah, dude. Show us, dude. Show us some proof. Herb is a high-ranking member of Plate Gang. Dude, I have no idea, bro. I don't think so, dude. If he's in the J-Dank's army, like the Plate Gang people, they don't like the J-Dank's army guys because they were in the DX server. So if Herb was like in the DX server, I really doubt that he's going to be respected or in any kind of a position in Plate Gang. Plate Gang is a bunch of posers that want to be like hackers and trolls, but they're just posers, bro. Yes, Zeno. I already talked about this. I dropped out in the middle of GT when I was 17. Shit just got silly. Did you watch the first 15 episodes, Eric the Ghost? Because, like, the first 15 episodes of GT are the ones that are pretty sus. Like, the baby arc, the rest of the baby arc, the Super 17 and Shadow Dragons arc are okay, dude. Now, it does get kind of a little bit weird in the 17 and Shadow Dragons arc, I will admit. But who cares, bro? But yeah, Eric, go back and watch all of GT in Japanese, bro, and don't watch the dub. You'll enjoy it a lot better if you do, man. Don't ban chat. I'm not, bro. I'm not banning no one. Timeouts are more than good enough. Exactly, dude. Yeah, exactly, bro. He said she had big milkers and he know where you get them from. Yeah, dude, he insulted my mother. Okay, dude, Rolf Amayo, he was insulting and poking fun at my mother, dude. I told her not to pop up on the stream, but she did it anyways. And I have my issues with my mother, but dude, don't be talking shit about my mom. Fuck you, you fucking hick. Dude, fucking inbred hick from the Trailer Park Boys, bro. That's the kind of shit humor that Greek uses. He uses like that fucking shitty humor from the Trailer Park Boys to try to like get me upset, bro. But shit, dude, that's from the Trailer Park Boys. That's Trailer Park Boy level shitty humor, bro. No, I was being rude to you, Wardhammer, not your mom. Oh, you're Greek. Okay, so you are Greek then. Alright, I didn't know who you were, bro. No, you were talking about my mom, bro. You were trying to be mean to her. You were trying to, like, be subliminally rude to my mom. And that's not right, bro. Okay, dude. You might not be a hillbilly, but you have Trailer Park hillbilly humor, bro. I don't care too much about that, dude. I'm not laughing with you, bro. I would never diss your mom. They're just bants. No, it's not a bant, bro. You know what a bant is? A bant is basically a hapless joke, or just basically a compliment that's kind of raging out in the form of like an insult that's really a compliment or whatever, but it's just basically sarcastic humor. Bants are sarcasm, bro. You were literally saying that my mother was ugly and that I inherited my ugly traits in the form of alleged man tits from my mother, bro. And you were making sexual comments about my mother. That's not fucking cool, bro. That's not fucking cool. Dark Ninja should be put in a slave camp. Dark Ninja is a Hispanic. He's not black. Did you know that during the Civil War, the Second Mexican Empire made a manifesto where they said that they wanted to retake Texas in the Southwest? This was when Texas was in the Confederacy, bro. I found that interesting. That's why the Union invaded the southern tip of Texas and occupied that region in the south on the Mexican border to keep the Mexican Empire from invading Confederate Texas or whatever. I don't really know how the Confederates responded to that, but I found that interesting. No, Dark Ninja is a smart dude. He's cool, bro. He's not going into a slave camp. Besides, we're not going to have slaves anymore, bro. We're going to send them back to Africa. Like I told you before, a continent filled with illegals. Are you talking about Europe with the migrant crisis, or are you talking about America? I'm guessing you're talking about North America with the illegal immigrants, dude. Yeah, America's fuck has sus, dude. It's sus as fuck. With the melting pot bullshit nonsense and all this crap about how we should just embrace all the cultures from all over the world. But the reason why it's like that, Eric, is because America is a product of the Enlightenment. It's an Enlightenment republic, bro. So obviously, yeah, it's going to be accepting of different non-Christian cultures because America is not a Christian country. Simple as that, bro. Remember the Alamo. Yeah, that joke was taken off of PPP. So PPP, that's how he pronounces the Alamo. And I guess that you retards, took that off of him, or took that joke from him, and, because he was talking about Ethan Rolfe, and he pronounced the Alamo like that. I guess that's where you took that joke from. Wer schaffen das? Exactly, bro. Don't talk about Europe like you know something about it. You are all wrong about Germany. No, bro, I have to disagree with you, man. I'm German, I have a German surname, and I can talk about Germany all that I want, bro. I am 100% right about Germany, opposing American cultural imperialism. Right now, they're pro-America. The reason why Germany is so strongly pro-America right now is because it's in NATO, it's leading Europe with the European Union, and it feels obligated to oppose Russian aggression. But in the past, Germany opposed intervention in Vietnam and in the Iraq War. And the Germans would burn American flags at demonstrations at military bases in Germany, and they basically said, Amis go home. Yankees out. Yankees get out of Germany. Yankees go home. But yeah, Germany's a very anti-American state, for sure. Around 20, if I remember right. Episode 20 of GT. Well, bro, like I told you, Eric, the first 15 episodes are just them going around the galaxy doing nothing. The real fighting only starts in the baby arc, which is in episode 24. You stop watching at episode 20, so you literally don't know nothing about what you're talking about. That's around the time that Goku fights General Rildo, so you need to watch the rest of GT, bro. Just start where you left off there and watch it to the end, but watch it in Japanese, and you'll get a different perspective. But hey, you don't have to like GT, bro. There's a lot of Dragon Ball fans, dude. Most Dragon Ball fans don't like GT. The fandom is really split on GT, bro. So, I'm not gonna hate you if you don't like GT. Unban Greek. He's not banned, dude. That sounds like a compliment. No, I was banting with you. I said you had big milkers. I don't have tits. I'm a man, bro. You're a retard. Big milkers are not ugly. Dude, you're a faggot, bro. Get the fuck out of here. You're like some fucking fag, dude. Get the fuck off my channel. America. Germany ruined the EU and is the most pro-America state of it. I don't think so, bro. I think I think that France is the most pro-America. The UK is always siding with the United States. Like, Great Britain is always taking the side of America, and there's like a special alliance between the two countries. Triple parentheses, triple parentheses. But Britain is always taking America's side. Germany was indoctrinated after World War II to be anti-militarism. But I would say that France has the closest relationship to America. Both of those countries have a common heritage in republicanism and Republican values and whatever. Both of them fought in the First World War against the German Empire, and the French always praised Americans and American participation in World War I and fighting the Germans and stuff. So I would say that France is the most pro-Israel and pro-America of Europe. Poland is another very strongly pro-American state. Like, even when Poland was under communism and in the Warsaw Pact, they were still pretty relatively close to America. But Germany is actually quite anti-American. 50 years ago, Germany is a totally different now. What, dude? You mean in the 60s? No, Germany still... Dude, 50 years ago, Germany was much more pro-American 50 years ago than it is now. You got it wrong, Eric. You're getting it wrong, dude. Macron despises les Américains. Dude, Macron is joining America in the sanctions against Russia. Why is France anti-Putin and promoting and participating in the sanctions against Russia then? Why would they not oppose America in doing that to Russia, dude? EurosMC, Forge Gang! Welcome to Forge Gang! That's 100 years ago. What? I was talking about how France was determined in pulling America into World War I. That's how much the French love Americans, dude. No other allied country was doing that besides France. Where is the Cotton Ball Z talk? Oh, yeah. Pull an Eric... Yeah, pull a Magna Zero on me, bro. Yeah, during Vietnam. Exactly, dude. Exactly, bro. West Germans were pro, Kensington state shooting because they were anti-authoritarian and anti-totalitarian, and the counterculture was affecting West Germany. And so West Germany was against involvement in Vietnam because Americans were killing innocent Vietnamese civilians or whatever. And like America was committing war crimes in North Vietnam, so Germans and other Europeans opposed the war. They considered it a waste of time and to be committing atrocities and war crimes akin to the Nazis. So that's why West Germany was starting to basically unfold from being so pro-American or being an American Cold War proxy state. Belgium is a gay state. I would say that pretty much all of Western Europe is. Like, basically all of Western Europe and even Eastern Europe is, bro. All of Europe is just basically worse than America. Like, Europe has been in an economic downturn for a long time. It's been highly stagnant. America's way more successful with its economic and monetary pursuits. It truly is. Fuck the EU and Brussels. Sounds like it's about time for you guys to have your own version of Brexit. Dark Ninja! Ha ha ha! Oh! Ninja! It's the Dark Ninja! Yo, what's up, homie? Yo, dude, Dark Ninja. Somebody said that Herb Green drove by my house and honked and live streamed it a couple of days ago, bro. And then somebody saying that it was Herb that sent me the dead cow eyeball. I have no idea, bro. Forge gang! Let's go! Dark Ninja says, Forge gang! Shout out to the Forge! America is the poorest country on this planet. There is a very strong division between the rich and the poor in the United States. America is one of the most polarized and upstaged or upended countries, but it varies from state to state. From what I understand, California and New York are pretty bad, but like most of the rest of the United States is better, or at least it's kind of good. But I would say that China is much worse than America when it comes to class differentiation, or the 1%, 99% polarization or whatever. But yeah, kind of like that. No way. You got the link for that stream? Somebody said in the chat that Herb basically streamed doing that. I have not seen it. I have no idea, bro. It sounds like something he would do, though. Herb Green is garbage. Yeah, he is, man. I watched it. He privated it. I don't think that he did, bro. I think he's just trolling. Check your national debt. My argument for that, Eric, is that you need to check the national debt of all the developed countries in the world. Okay? Every country in the world besides North Korea, Iran, and like a few other countries like Somalia, other than those, every country in the world is in debt. Because every country in the world has a currency that's based upon debt and debt collection. The only reason that America has the most debt of any country in the world is because America is where the global monetary system originates from, with Bretton Woods, and because also America is the main driving force of economic upsurge, including both inflation and deflation. So it's really, it's actually not as bad as some people think. And also, it's entirely fiat-based, so there's actually nothing to really back the fiat currency system, because it's not really based on anything besides just credit or whatever, or credit deflation. So, the debt thing is not really as bad as a lot of people would like to claim it is. But yeah. Yeah, I agree, Dark Ninja. Herb Green is a pile of garbage, dude. Poor. What are your thoughts on Piccolo? I really liked Piccolo when I was a kid, but I don't really care that much, dude. I really don't care that much about Piccolo. It's irrelevant to me. He's kind of irrelevant after the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 tournament arc. Piccolo used to be a really cool fighter and stuff. And maybe in this new movie, Dragon Ball Super Hero, with his new ultimate form, Piccolo will be an interesting character. But yeah, I like Piccolo, bro, but Gohan, Vegeta, and Goku and Beerus have surpassed him at this point. So he's kind of basically left in the dark. Time to go run my AC in the winter and eat steaks to flex on Euro pores. Are you, dude, Benny, are you Beans, dude? Are you actually Beans, bro? I'm kind of confused. Piccolo did good by Gohan. Piccolo, dude, Piccolo was the son of Demon King Piccolo, or Piccolo Daimao. He was basically a demon that basically turned into a normal, good Namekian. He fused with nails and with God, Sama. So basically, that's what made Piccolo a good guy, was fusing with nails and God. Yes, and America triples all of them. What are you talking about, dude? I'm not for sure what you're going on about, Eric. You mean triples the debt inflation? There's no debt inflation, bro. It's just a bunch of numbers. There's nothing that backs the fiat currency. It's completely made up, okay? Eric, the fiat currency is complete bogus. It's completely made up. Federal Reserve goes brr. Well, dude, Eric, you have Rothschild banks in Belgium. You have Rothschild banks all over Belgium, bro. And dude, your monetary system in your country is completely based upon the IMF. Belgium is in the IMF, bro. And also your postal system is based in Switzerland. The world postal system is based in Zurich, Switzerland, bro. And that's another proxy for American cultural control. I don't know what you're going on about. Unban Greek and Herb. They're not banned. I like Piccolo, bro. What are some of the qualities that you like about Piccolo, man? Good take. I'm not Beans. Herb was just live streaming himself beeping in front of your house. Tilly Law. I would like to see the stream of him doing that. I think you're just trolling me, bro. What's your thoughts on the labor theory of value? I don't really know that much about it. I don't really know anything about it, so I don't care. Hebe Green lost. Herb with the Fritta. The Thulband. The Tulband. Euros, I really don't know that much about the value of labor or the labor theory of value. Are you talking about, if the worker is building and producing good quality stuff or whatever with his labor, he's paid back with higher quality goods or something? I don't know how that works, dude. I don't really care about the markets. Hebe Green lost. Yep. Herb with the Fritta. Yeah, dude. Herb Green got smelted. The Tool Band. Piccolo is very wise and has strong convictions. Yeah, he does, bro. I am Beans. Hey, Warhammer, it's me, Beans. Hey, what's up? Are you the Jewish homosexual? Yeah, I know who you are, Beans. You're the Jewish homosexual in my server, bro. What's up, homie? Is it really true that Herb honked in front of my house, dude? I don't know, man. Correct. Central tenet of Marxism. Labor is used to derive value instead of fiat currency. Oh, you're talking about a socialist system, dude. You're talking about socialism. I know that it existed in East Germany or in the German Democratic Republic and in other Warsaw Pact countries, but in the Warsaw Pact countries, they didn't really completely have a socialist-based economy, except briefly during the Stalinist period. After the Stalinist era, the Warsaw Pact countries were less socialist than the Soviet Union was, and they had more of a mixed economy. Herb Green is angry he has to pass by your house. That's what these trolls are telling me, bro. Yeah, I did hear somebody drive by and honk real loud a few times on my house. I was taking a shower. I don't know, dude, but I have people in this town that hate me, dude, because I have autism. And they drive by and honk all the time because they hate me that I have autism, bro, because they're a bunch of redneck hicks. A bunch of inbred hicks that think they're better than me, bro. But yeah. Herb Green is angry he has to pass by your house. I think that's just trolls, Dark Ninja. I think it's just trolls. Don't believe too much of this nonsense on the internet. Who is Beans? Yes, Tilly Law is a well-known Beans alt. Yes, we all watched her live stream it. Dude, that didn't happen, dude. Does she backpack around the UK? Herb, he privated the video, I saw it. Yeah, I think you're just trolling me, dude. Fucking neckbeards. Exactly, Dark Ninja. Exactly, bro. Dude, so many of these people, so many of these trolls are so confused that they don't even know what gender they are, bro. A lot of these guys that troll me, they don't even know what gender they are. I will put a fatwa on your enemies, Warhammer. Thanks, Euros. Awesome, bro. Euros, what are your opinions about market value in communist countries, bro? Like, what are your thoughts about that? You talk about the labor theory of value, bro. So what are your thoughts about Marxism-Leninism, if I may ask? Dark Ninja belongs in a slave camp. Are you going to make some food, Warhammer? No, I already ate. I'm cat-gendered. Da-da-da-da. One up for the cat-genders. Okay. My phone is getting hot and my battery is probably about to go out. Let's see here. I got a 31% battery. Okay, I need to charge the battery on my phone, so I guess I'm going to end it. I don't really think that Dark Ninja... Dark Ninja. I mean to say... I was wrong. I mean to say that Herb Green... I don't know if Herb Green really did go in front of my house and honk. If he did, then he's a fucking faggot, dude. Herb Green probably doesn't even know what gender he really is, bro. I think that's the problem with a lot of these trolls. They're mad at me because I know that a lot of them are homosexuals and trannies and don't know what gender that they really are. They have gender dysphoria, most of them do. That's where I fall away from Marxism. I don't subscribe to labor theory of value. Too convoluted and hard to organize over a long period of time. So is the labor theory of value connected with the central command economy? I'm guessing. I don't know, dude. The free marketplace of ideas is dead. I would have to disagree with that, Tilly Law. I think that the free marketplace of ideas still exists, but I think that the classical theories around how the market works has been dead since basically the 1980s or 70s. We're basically now in the age of neoliberalism, which is basically closer to more of a synarchic mixed, a synchronetic mix or whatever. But that doesn't mean that the free market no longer is functional. I think it can function, and I definitely believe that we can have a capitalist market as long as it produces and works with our civilization. If the free market is dominated by China and by Asia or by Asian countries, and it's pushing globalism and for Asianization and de-Westernization, then that's a problem. But if it is used and generated for pro-Western and pro-Christian values and pro-white values, I would say that it's fine then. Hey, what's up, Chan? Herb is pot sexual. Herb Green lost! That's right! Herb Green lost! Jay Banks lost! Hidrio Alpha lost! That's what's up! Yeah! Yes, it is, Warhammer. Central command equals socialism, labor theory of value equals communism. Oh, okay, so I got it wrong. But I thought that none of the socialist countries that followed Leninism, I thought that, like, none of them were truly communist. Khrushchev said that the Soviet Union was a socialist country that was trying to reach the level of communism. And, like, none of the socialist countries ever reached the level of communism. Why is Hidrio Alpha and Herb Green so angry with Warhammer? They couldn't make you into a lolcow. Oh, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Why is Hidrio Alpha and Herb Green so angry that they could not make you into a lolcow? Okay, so here's what happened, Dark Ninja. Fletch was going after Huntsville, and he was trying to turn Huntsville into a lolcow, and it backfired, and Fletch was doxxed by Huntsville, and Huntsville left the internet and ran away. So Hidrio Alpha and Herb Green were trying to make sure not to make that same mistake. But then I broke up with Burger Boy, and then after that, they started really trolling me hard because I wouldn't be friends with Burger Boy anymore. And then finally, they turned on me, and J Danks was stream sniping me and trying to, like, get me into trouble with the law, you know, because I was some kind of a diddler. You know how the J Danks army goes, man. And then Dee gave me friend's docs, and after that, Complex Technocrat, who is friend, privated all his videos because he was afraid that Dee was going to dox him or give his docs to me. So he ran out, dude. And shortly after that, they just kind of really stopped. So Hidrio Alpha and Herb are still trolling me to shit, dude. But it's kind of slowed down after Complex Technocrat privated his videos. But yeah, they're pretty, dude, Dark Ninja, they're pretty sus as fuck about how they failed so badly to turn me into a lolcow. It's kind of funny, dude. Dark Ninja should be enslaved and put into camp. No, he doesn't, dude. Dude, you're a homosexual Jew. Like, in Hitler's Nazi Germany, you would have been gassed, bro. Probably before Dark Ninja did. I don't know why you're so like that, dude. Dork Ninja, I just love the name. Well, that's because you suck at life and you don't know what gender you were born in. That's probably why you don't like him, because he's a real man and you're not, bro. Ketchup. Henry O. Henry O hit Ro Alpha Lols. Correct, Hammer. The labor theory of value is a fabricated argument to make capitalism look crony. It was not inherent and was invented and integrated into socialist economy, yet they never managed better pay. Yeah, the socialist countries really did fall behind the capitalist countries, Chan, but ultimately this system is what triumphed in the war over fascism. So they did win the Second World War, but they stagnated and lost the Cold War. Plus, the party itself fell out with the ideas of communism. At the end of the Soviet Union's lifespan, they were basically making free market reforms and stuff. Socialism never results in communism, despite what people think. I think that the entire system is incompatible with reality itself. It goes completely against reality. Vladimir Putin was right when he said that Lenin basically set the Soviet Union up to fail. Like, he said that Lenin put a bomb under the Soviet Union and just pretty much set it up to fall apart from the very beginning. Real communism just hasn't been used yet. That's what they claim. Describe the process of being tricked into a lolcow. No, bro. You do it. That's not my problem, dude. You do it, bro. Yes, Eric, haha. Benny, in order to be a lolcow, you need to groom 14-year-old girls in Discord and then have your wife leave you and your family disown you. Yeah, basically that, like Zoom, Corey Barnhill, and Ganville, basically, yeah. Dee Dee, the doxer lols. Dee Dee's not a doxer, bro. You guys are the ones that dox and harass people, Beans. Dee Dee is just protecting herself. Dude, Beans, all Dee Dee is doing is protecting herself. Dee Dee doxing again and hates to be doxed. Sad behavior. Dee Dee did not dox anyone. She's just protecting herself from getting doxed. Warhammer, why doesn't the J-Danks army like Dee Dee? She sends her rusty muff to everyone that asks. I have no idea, dude. Dee Dee's okay, she's cool. Good take, Hammer. What's up, KKG? Let's go! That sounds like Dark Ninja. Protection needs extortion. I love that too. That's just human life, bro. Ketchup, that's just how things work. In order to protect yourself from harassment, you kind of sometimes need to use the same type of tactics that the scumbag bottom-of-the-barrel enemies do. It's just called it's just called counter-virtue signaling, dude. It's called reversing the narrative to your side, bro. Sometimes that's what has to be done. You just fucking said it before. Is Hidrio Alpha still a self-hating N-word? Yeah, he is, dude. Basically so. You said it again. Stop trolling me and shit. Alright, I gotta go. My battery's almost dead. Thank you all for popping up, and I hope you enjoyed the stream.